Imagine a video editing method so powerful that even if you've got zero experience, no motivation, no creative spark, it still forces you to create edits you didn't even think you were capable of. When I first saw my own edits getting good results, I knew I had to figure out why. So I took a step back and organized my entire approach around the 4 key ideas that now guide every project I tackle. I don't just want you to learn how to edit. I want you to unlock a process that draws out your creativity, even when it feels like you have nothing to give. I'm speaking from the heart here. I've been exactly where you are, confused, stuck, and wasting time on edits that felt flat. But once I followed these principles, everything changed. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this. I promise it's going to be worth it. Start ugly, finish brilliant. Have you ever noticed that some of the greatest films or videos start off looking like a total mess? Let me tell you a story about Shrek. In the early days of making Shrek, the project was a disaster. Bad sketches, weird voice acting, motion capture that just didn't work, flat jokes, clunky animation. It was terrible. But that was the whole point. Once something exists, even if it's terrible, you have something to shape and improve. They scrapped all that early mess. They changed the animation style. They rewrote the script. Mike Myers even re-recorded every single line in a Scottish accent. And guess what? That's when the magic happened.
Shrek ended up grossing $932 million worldwide.
It sounds crazy, but it all started by admitting, yes, this is ugly. Now how do we fix it? Here's the lesson. Start early and start ugly. When you begin editing, put together a rough cut as soon as possible. Even if it's just a scratch voiceover and the footage is out of order. Even if you hate it. Because once it's there, your brain starts solving problems automatically. You see what's not working, what needs pacing tweaks, where your story is confusing. You'll actually save time in the long run by doing this. If you delay starting and inch forward minute by minute, you might never finish.
The niche twist. Why choose a niche? Let me ask you something. If I told you I'm a video editor, would you feel excited? Probably not. It's too broad, it's vague. And honestly, it sounds a little boring. Now what if I said, I'm a video editor who specializes in creating high-energy cinematic edits for adrenaline junkies? Suddenly, you're intrigued, right? Here's why it matters. The most popular editors made their names by developing a distinct editing style, one they basically invented. For example, the editor behind Iman Gatzi's videos isn't just some anonymous guy. He crafted a unique style so recognizable that now people refer to it by his name. You might think mastering every editing style will help you reach more people, but guess what? The reality is the opposite. You need one style, a style that's unmistakably you. Don't try to be Mr. Beast and copy Iman Gatzi and do every vlog style all at once. You'll end up lost, spreading your energy thin, and becoming just a bit like each. Instead, pick a direction and dive deep. If you don't commit to a style, you'll fall short of your potential. But if you focus on one clear direction, you'll excel in it. Best case scenario, you end up inventing your own unique editing language, something so fresh that it gets noticed immediately. That's what I call reaching the surface, the moment people actually start to see you and remember you. Audiences crave something fresh. They get bored fast if they recognize an overused template. Right now, over 40% of editing styles online mimic Mr. Beast's format, and it's starting to feel old. To stand out, you have to bring something original.
Yeah, you got it. I'm a video editor. I take your project from start to finish. So if you've got a clear vision of the ambition and a budget to bring it to life, when do we start? Take a look for yourself. I think you'll enjoy it. Now let's get back to the video. Tools and tricks. I'm about to give you tips that remove the pressure of being creative all the time. Think of these like widgets in your toolkit that make your work feel professional without forcing you to reinvent the wheel. Outer shadows. These add depth and dimension. Just a little drop shadow can make text or images stand off the background in a pleasing way. Glow effects. For that magical or futuristic touch, think about films like John Wick or Drive. Overlay textures. Stuck on what to do with a blank background? Try a subtle grid or gradient overlay. It draws interest without stealing focus. Vignette. Darkening the corners of the frame a bit. A quick way to direct attention toward the center and the important stuff. RGB split. A glitchy, distorted look that shifts colors apart. It's become a go-to in modern video edits, and sometimes it's the trick that saves your whole composition. But a word of caution. Don't go overboard. If everything is glowing, shaking, and flying around at once, it loses its purpose and turns into chaos. Use each tool with intention. Let each effect serve the story or the vibe you're creating. Sound effects. Now pay close attention to this.
To stand out, you have to bring something original.
Kind of boring, right? That's usually not a visual issue, it's an audio one. Take that exact same animation and add just a few carefully chosen sound effects.
To stand out, you have to bring something original.
Suddenly, it feels punchy. Sound design is like the secret ingredient. It has its own style, too. These are the sound effects you need to master to get results that match the style and energy of today's trending edits. Whooshes. Whether you're doing a fast cut, a slide, or even a subtle zoom, try syncing a whoosh with it. Clicks and snaps. Perfect for transitions that mimic taking a photo or pressing a button. They help the audience feel the interaction. Impacts. Deep impacts add weight to a scene change or dramatic moment. Think of them as an exclamation mark in sound form. Drones. A low, sustained drone builds tension and atmosphere. They work beautifully for suspense, reveals, or dramatic storytelling. Take what I shared and put it into your next edit. Seriously, because if you don't, you'll end up right back where you started. Once you get it right, things can shift fast where everything clicks, and it can snowball into something bigger than you imagined.